Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. Welcome. If you're returning, you already know, as we all say, how we feel about you all. I just wanted to do an October check-in. I feel like, I hate to say this, I'm not prioritizing YouTube, or I just keep saying I don't have enough time. And I don't know, because I was getting to work, when I was trying to get monetized on time. But now it's like, I think it's my principal. I want to blame it on him. Last year we had to be at school at 8:15, which, the kids didn't come to almost 9. So that gave us more time to do things for ourselves. But now that we have to be at school, he said no later than 8:30. I take advantage of that, and I don't like it. I need those hard deadlines to keep me focused. I don't know. I know that's horrible, and I'm working on self-discipline. Like today, it is 7:37. The goal is to get to work by 7:30 so I can film, edit, and post before I even start my day. Like, that's ideal for me, and I would love to do it every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Like, if I could do that, I would be so fulfilled, right? And so that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna keep pushing at it. And one thing they tell you is just make tiny habits. And so today, something that worked for me is I have a meeting at 8:15 because I didn't go to the testing meeting on my planning period. And so because I didn't go to the testing meeting on my planning period, they made me reschedule at an awkward time, which is 8:15. So I set an alarm because I was gonna forget. I don't care what intentions I have the next day to get up and get to somewhere. Not everything, but things I don't want to do. Let's put it that way. And I set the alarm at 7 o'clock to say, even if I'm up, reminder meeting at 8:15. That made me work a little faster. So I said, well, maybe tomorrow I'll set the alarm for 6:15 and say, need to film a YouTube video. And sometimes those words are encouraging. So it's just something I'm going to try, something that I'm going to implement to help me accomplish goals that I want to accomplish, and especially when things you don't have to do. You're not really getting paid to do. I'm monetized on YouTube, but I'm making pennies a day. And that's my fault because I'm not filming like I used to. It's just I got so many other goals. And I think once I accomplish the monetization, I'm trying to focus on these, reading goals and studying goals. And there's so many other things that I need to get done. And then I was talking to myself, like, are you trying to do too much? Like, all these ideas and things be just going through my head, and I just be so excited about them, and then you don't have time to get them done. If you're a full-time employee, so I've heard a lot of people, especially YouTubers, say, or Tyler Perry even, he had to focus on one thing at a time. So when you do succeed in that area, it'll open up your time, right? And so if I focused on making a lot of money on YouTube, just say, and then I could quit my teaching job, then that would open up the door to free my time, because I'm confined to a 9 to 5 per se, and really longer. I left work at 8:30, 40 last night. Only car in the parking lot, just me and the janitor. The janitor's parked somewhere else, so I'm walking through a parking lot by myself, and I've done that forever, but I'm scared now. Like, these people and kids, there was a stabbing at a school near me where my nieces go. One of our students, trouble, guns, and shoot. I mean, it's scary. And when you're disciplining somebody at school and they may not like it, it's hard to say what you're supposed to do. They need it. They need to tell them to put your cell phone away. Put your cell phone away and get you shot around here. So anyway, I'm loving the weather change. I'm a sweater and boot girl, so today I got on some short Uggs, not the ones that come to your calf, but they come to like your ankle. And I took advantage of Afterpay or Klarna. One of them do Uggs, and I got 3 pair last year, and they're practically in brand new condition. So I got a green, a gray, and a brown with an orange trim. My alma mater from college is Virginia State, and it's blue and orange. So I love that when I put on my outfits to go for college day at school or anything like that. I wanted some Uggs to match. I got those. This year I think I want black, red, and I want the the plastic ones, maybe. I don't know what they got out new. I haven't checked the website, so I'm gonna be looking for those to put them on Afterpay or Klarna, because I feel like I can get more. You know, I might have $100 to spend, but if I can buy 3 pair of shoes and just pay on them, you know, I don't mind. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at. That's what I want to do. I also want the iPhone 16. It's just letting you know all the things that be rolling through my head. Yep, I want the iPhone 16, but I'm not buying it. I keep saying, you know how you want something but you don't want to plunge into it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So the next thing that I have to work on is National Board Certified Teacher. So when you do National Board Certified Teacher, there are 4 components to it. So one, I have to take some of my students' work. You pick like 2 students. So you got to get a work to all the students, and then you pick the 2 you want to write about. And then I got to write about why I gave it to them, what they did, my strengths, more as me as a teacher, not focusing on more of them as a student. So if they didn't do something, what am I going to do about it? And that's like a 12-page paper. So I got to do that. Then I got to film myself, and I got to create an assignment. And then I want to critique myself, what I could have done, should have done, what they did, how they did on it, why I gave it to them, all that stuff. So I came up with this great assignment. I don't know, I never did it before. So it's stations. Everybody does stations. But what I want to do is a skill sign up, right? So give them a pre-test with maybe 2 or 3 questions from every skill that I've taught so far. Give them back their data, and then let them pick the skill that they want to improve on, not me doing it. So it's more student oriented, student led. And so then there'll be like a chart paper where the students would actually say, okay, I want to work on radicals. I want to work on, then they would sign up. Well, the slots would fill up because you can only have 4 or 5 people in a station just based on the classroom size. So once they fill the slots up and they pick their skills that they want to work on based on data, right? And I think the signups will be outside my room. Just make it kind of fun, like you signing up for a PD or something, you know, or, you know, when you go to those meetings, you sign up for what classes you want to take. And then when they come in that day, the stations will be all set up, and there will be a group leader already. So on top of that, the group leader will sign up for what they feel they're good at. So I'll have group leader at the top, and then maybe 4 spots up under that group leader. So I'll tell the students who can be group leaders, or should I tell them? Maybe let them choose if they want to be a group leader. I don't know. I want to see what they do and pick and all of that. So once they pick and we get the group leaders or whatever, they'll run everything. I want to just be a facilitator, giving them what they need, but not helping them with any of the math. Like, I'm not going to be answering questions or things like that. I'll listen, but I'm not going to give any feedback. And that's for them to go to their leaders. So then you got to come up with all the rules. I'm thinking the leaders can talk to each other. So if a leader gets stuck or want to go over to another group, they can. So after that, when the group thinks they're ready, and they have to do it in that class period, you get 90 minutes. So you got to go through the assignments. That's not going to be graded. This is to study. So they'll have questions. They'll have all kinds of examples that they'll have to work. And when they feel like everybody in the group is ready, like you got to make so if somebody catch on, they can't lead the group and say, I want to take my checkpoint. They got to make sure everybody in the group is ready. And then they all go and take the checkpoint separately. I don't know. I feel like that's exciting. And then they could, you know, because if you got it, then you should be teaching, because multiple people can be teaching each other. And my first block does a really good job of talking and helping and all of that. So I think it'll be a great class to video and see how they do. And I get excited about the opportunity if it goes well. You don't have you have this vision in your head. You might be into decorating, you might be into throwing parties, and you got this whole vision of what you want to do. Well, my vision is always my classroom. It's always like having that perfect day where everybody's working, everybody's engaged, and everybody's having fun. So we'll see. National board means more money. So if I get national board certified, I think the first year I get a $5,000 bonus, and every year they'll pay me an extra $1,500. I thought it was $3,000, but they said it's $1,500 every January. But hey, it's more than what I had. And I think my salary increases 1%, maybe 3%, 4%, something like that. So all of that helps somebody when you're single, right? So those are my goals. I still got to create my workbook. I'm still need to be working on some things, but I'm that person that it probably gonna have some typos, but I can get it done in a weekend. Like, I work so well under pressure, and I hate that. I don't want to be that person that waits till the weekend before I want to turn something in and then just spend 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours working on something. And I will do that. I will not leave my bed working and typing and doing and getting it done, but I want to pre-plan. And that leads me to my last thing before I let y'all go. And thank y'all for listening, because I'm just having fun, just talking about all the things I want to do. And sometimes you just need that person to listen to you and let you plot out your ideas. And when I'm talking to my coworkers or my friends or whatever about things I want to accomplish, I get so many ideas. Like, when you sit me in front of a computer and say, Kent, create this, nothing happens. But you let me talk about it, the sky's the limit. Ideas will be flowing. So the last thing is, I feel like I'm doing YouTube backwards. And I know I talked about YouTube in the front, but we bring it on back. This is full circle, because I should be planning my videos before I put them in the YouTube planner. If you caught my video the other day, like, I need to have thumbnails and everything planned out for the week. The girls I'm going to use with the cute sayings on their shirt, because I'm making those for every video and I'm having fun doing it, but I'm doing that last minute. So this weekend, my goal is to create all my AI characters with the sayings according to what I'm going to be filming, at least plot out 4 videos, 4 girls, 4 thumbnails, and get that part planned out, okay? And when you're a digital planner, as a couple of us are, we're just, I call it real time, which means we're just planning as we go. It's not like I'm trying to teach you anything specifically or anything like that. You just get on there and start talking and planning it, because I feel like mine is like a little reality, girl, because you get to raw with me. Things ain't working. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not out there having this whole, thumb roll, what is it called, B-roll, all that stuff done. I would love to do that. I'm not good at that. And maybe if I had more time, if I wasn't so rushed and it was plotted out, I would have time. But all that B-roll, I've tried it. Yeah. And when I vlogged, I could do more B-roll, right? Because I had me walking into the classroom. I had me playing a little music while I was driving. But when you got what I do now, yeah, I don't have time for that. So this was nice. I enjoyed catching up with you all. I hope you have enjoyed hearing about what's going on in my world. I love hearing about all the things that's going on in your world. I love the comments that you all are leaving and the love that I've been shown. And I want you to know that my channel is just, I don't know, not advancing, but it's just, broadening with all the things that I want to create. And yes, I could do 15 different channels, but your girl can't keep up with that. I'm not keeping up with all of that. And so if something pops up and it's not planning and you want to skip it, it don't hurt my feelings at all, because I want to provide things for different genres of my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my life has different areas, different sections, and I'm going to cater to those. And school is definitely one of those things. And actually, this channel started off being a teacher vlog, and it just evolved. And that's what you do as you get older. You evolve into something, beautiful, and you just keep working at it. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm still reading that book I told y'all about. Guys, I gotta get these last 9 books in. It's like I started off so hard, and I'm trying my best to hold on. If I get to 21 books, I'm not gonna be mad, because one of the things about me is I will drop something in a minute, which means I start this great idea and then I will let it die. I'm just not letting it die. I'm gonna keep nudging at it. I'm gonna keep holding on to it tight, making sure that I don't let go. So as I continue to nudge at my goals, I hope you're nudging at your goals too. And them weight loss goals, girl, I didn't even bring that up, you know what I mean? I have been trying to make better choices, but somebody lied to me. They said, if you cut out soda, you're gonna lose 20 pounds. If you cut out this within a year, it might not have been quite that much. But if you do this, if you walk 10,000 steps and then you do this stuff for months and months and nothing happen, it's just no. I mean, I might maintain my weight. I'm not going up, but mine is dramatic. I know what it takes to lose weight, and it's hard to stick to that. One, I got to give up something I like in the afternoons. That little glass of wine. You know, you can't have it. I saw a TikTok the other day where a doctor said no wine is good for you. I thought we could have one glass. I don't know. And people say, Miss Kent, just accept the way you are. And I said, no. I need to, it's just the knees and all of that stuff. I need to lose a few pounds. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not eating some days, and then I'm, you know, they say, oh, and I feel like it's a difference. Like if I have a breakfast sandwich and then I don't eat the rest of the day, then I really feel like that's messing up my metabolism. But when I'm in a a fasted state and I'm doing this on purpose, I don't feel like that messes up my body. So I know the difference, and I'm not doing this as a fasted state, which is causing the issues of my metabolism not burning what they need to burn. And I am 53 years old. I know things are gonna get be different. I am in the stages of premenopausal, and guys, I wanted to show you. I'm sorry, but I had the best laugh. When I tell you, when you can laugh till it hurts your stomach. So this is TMI, but I don't care. Y'all old, right? Y'all all grown. I haven't had a menstrual in a month and a half, so I feel like I'm in the stages of menopause, and I've been praying to God that my menstrual stops. Okay, whatever. I'm 53. I feel like it should go away. It don't need to come back no more. I've done my duty. I've been since the 8th grade. I'm tired of it, okay? Susan May can go on about her business. So I was so excited about it. And I was like, oh my God, I made it a month. And then now I'm in October and I'm almost at a month and a half. This has never happened to me. I've always been a week late, 2 weeks, get almost to the month, and then it will come. I mean, come with a vengeance. So I was like, okay, I made it the entire month. So your girl tap dancing, right? Which is a lot of part of my weight issues too, because some women just have that issue when they go through menopause. So then I'm talking to my friends. They say, oh, you pregnant? I was like, no way I could be pregnant on God's green earth, right? Because one, I have a tube ligation where they burn and tie. Always TMI. Okay, so we go through that, and I said, I was talking to my friends about it, and we were laughing, right? And so I get off the phone and I go to TikTok, and it's this 57-year-old woman on there crying that she was pregnant. When I tell you, she was hollering and screaming to her, I don't know if it's her grandchild or something. She was like, what am I going to do with a baby? Guys, I hope y'all find that TikTok, because when I tell you, it had me, and she was laid across the table. She said, it's going to be embarrassing. People going to be laughing at me. And I couldn't do anything but holler, you know, because it hit home, because I'm going through that. And my students be looking at me when I'll be telling them about not that TikTok, but different TikToks. And maybe I get the old people TikToks, but it had me in stitches. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you get a laugh out of it, because 53 and pregnant would be hilarious, okay? I'm quitting my job tomorrow. If I carry another baby, don't forget, I am a grandmother. That would be, how would you explain to your granddaughter that you're 53 years old and pregnant? Oh my God. Okay, I gotta go. I'll see y'all in the next one.